Now, here's the question of the hour. How do you think the mainstream media is going to cover up the literary issue, the issue of the literary agency saying that he was born in Kenya? They've done it already. I want to show you how fast the Obama media machine works. This just came out from ABC News, always Bolshevik crap. Born in Kenya, Obama's literary agent misidentified his birthplace in 1991. They've already covered it up. She says that she made a mistake. It just came out already. They've done it already. They're that fast. They're that quick on their feet. And to top it all off, they've attacked Romney for trying to distance himself from the right Obama attack ads. They attacked they attacked Romney, tried to be Mr. Gentleman, wouldn't lift it, and he got beaten up. This guy's unbelievable. But here's ABC's cover-up already. I'm going to read it to you whole. Came out from ABC a minute ago. You're hearing it first in the Savage Nation. You don't even have to wait for tomorrow. ABC covers up Kenya birth of Obama. A possible source of the so-called birther issue, or at least the potential cause of the rumors that have dogged President Obama, has been identified. Obama's former literary agency misidentified his birthplace as Kenya while trying to promote the then Harvard Law grad as an author. According to a promotional booklet produced by the agency Acton and Distel to showcase its roster of writers, Obama was, quote, stated to be born in Kenya and raised in Indonesia and Hawaii. Miriam Goodrich edited the text of the bio. She is now a partner at the Distel and Goodrich agency, which lists Obama as one of its current clients. Quote, listen what she says. This was nothing more than a fact-checking error by me, an agency assistant at the time. Goodrich wrote in an emailed statement to Yahoo News. She said, there was never any information given to us by Obama in any of his correspondence or other communications suggesting anyway that he's born in Kenya, not Hawaii. I hope you can communicate to your readers that this was a simple mistake and nothing more. So it's over. Well, I'll tell you how you really put this to rest. Assuming that Ms. Goodrich, not to be confused with Mr. Goodwrench, assuming that the literary agent, Ms. Goodwrench, is not lying now, there's only one way to prove this. Well, there's another way to prove it, which is for Obama to release his Harvard records. We've got to see his admission materials where he states where he was born. We've got to see when he was initiated as the president of the, or whatever they call it, Harvard Law Review, big deal. Shows you what they put out of Harvard today, a big deal. Harvard Law Review, a real genius. But let's say, in order to become enter Harvard, you have to have an admission form, I would think, or have they disavowed admission forms now? I don't know. Maybe they just take you in if you're of a certain particular category, and they just make you a Harvard Law graduate. They can give you the degree when you walk through the door. Nevertheless, let's see his records at Harvard. How hard is that to ask for? Then what, we're going to have the Harvard schmuck get up and say, I misidentified it as Kenya? I was a clerk at the time. I didn't really know where he was born. I put down Kenya. You see, there's no end to this. There's so much at stake that it doesn't matter what you find. It's never going to come out to be true because there is no truth. In the Brave New World that was we were warned about by the great genius George Orwell, war is peace, especially if it's a Democrat war. Remember, Afghanistan was a war when it was Bush as president, commander-in-chief. Now that we're in Afghanistan and it's Obama's war is peace. And as Orwell warned us, in Brave New World, lies are truth and truth are lies. So already they've covered for the Kenya thing, so don't get too excited. It's over already. That's according to Mrs. Goodwrench. Said she was a clerk and made a mistake. Do you believe her, yes or no? Do you believe Mrs. Goodwrench, or do you think that they have pressured her in some way? Or is Ms. Goodwrench a diehard liberal? What do you think is the truth?
Savage.